Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Babi. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. If you're returning subby, thank you for always clicking. Today's I don't have a makeup video, but I'll have a makeup video going up soon in the week. But today I'm going to do a recap of all the books I've read in 2023. I managed to do one last year. I read 6 books and I was like, I think next year I have to do, no, this year I have to do a little bit more. I have to like read a book every month, but it didn't go as planned because in January I didn't have a book for January just because I was getting the groove on and I didn't think I was ready, and somehow I was just procrastinating it, but along the way I got the psych, and 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 I managed to read a couple of 8 books, and that is a book every month for 8 months, and I think that's great because I did 6 last year, so now 8 this year, an improvement of 2 books, which is okay because my last book was in September actually, and so September, October, and now November I've not read a book, and I don't think I'll be reading any book because actually I've been rereading some of the books I had read even last year and this year. So yeah, I think inshallah this November, October, November I didn't read a book, so I was rereading some of the books I had read previously. So for October, November, and December I'm planning to reread some of my favorites, and yeah, and we look forward to doing a lot more next year. We could even improve with one next year. I don't mind as long as I get to read a book every month and I don't go down from now what I've done. Last year I did 6, now this year I've done 8. I think that's pretty much good. Yes, and I have another thing to share with you guys. I know you've already seen in the title of the video, but I was saving the last for the best for the last. Yes, so yeah, I don't think I have anything else. That's it. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. I'm also gonna be opening some of my gratitude jars that I had. I started this in January. I also had last year, but we didn't open together, so I was like, I'm not sure if I'm ready to open with you guys yet, but I've been, some along the way I slacked down. I was not writing my gratitude notes on a daily, but when the year started, I was so good at it. Like I would remember, or sometimes I don't feel like just doing it just like that. I just don't feel like doing it, which is pretty much okay, but let's see how it goes. I'll be able to do if I'll open the jar with you guys, or I'll just wait until we are somehow close. I know we're almost close to the end of the year, but we are not yet done, so there's still time. Before the end of the video I'll know, so you stick around and see what happens. So guys, these are all the books that I've read, quite a number of them, and I'm gonna be going through each and every one. I won't dwell so much on well, how should I do this? Last year I was just telling you the book, showing. I know when I get a book, I normally write my name and the month. So I got this book in Feb. I started reading in Feb, and trust me guys, I read this book I think within a week. It's interesting. It is called Ties That Tether. The author is Jennifer. Yeah. So it's just a like, I'll just read it here, then I'll probably put in something I learned about the book. A big, bold story about finding ourselves amidst the struggles of family, loyalty, honoring one's culture, and the endless facets of love. It's just basically a love story that explains. It's a love story, and at the end of it, it explains about finding ourselves, because sometimes we get ourselves losing our minds, especially when maybe we fall in love, we have family issues. Basically, it's just a person who was expressing what they learned through that period of love, and Yeah, if I'm not wrong, that is how I understood it. It's a very interesting book. It's a very interesting story. I really loved it. So this was my first book. As I said earlier, I wasn't able to read the book in January, so I started in February, and this is what I read in February. A very interesting book. The other one was this book. I couldn't wait to get my hands off this book, my guys. It's very interesting. Balance, especially because my word of the year this year, and I had it written somewhere. Let me show you. This is my journal. So I had it, my word of the year was balance. Yeah, I don't know if I can see where I wrote it. I don't think I tore the book, I tore the page, but I remember my word of the year this year was all about balance. I was trying to balance everything, especially because last year was a bit difficult for me. I was finding myself, I had gone through so much, and now I was just trying to live life in a certain way, without some things or without some people who are in my life. And I was just trying to balance everything, work life, relationships, just everything. I was just trying to balance life, and that is why my word of the year was balance. And I'm not yet there, but I'll get there. This was Balance by Tori Roberts, positioning yourself to do all things well, because sometimes we have so much going on and we cannot be able to do everything at a go. So somehow you have to, we administer everything, you have to find balance in everything. I thought this was very helpful. After reading this, my mindset changed. I won't lie, I was able to maneuver through everything, and yeah, I think it's a good book. This is a March read. Yeah, so those are two. Then guys, this one, I was just seeing it, then I was like, my book vendor, I'll link his number down below in the description box. And his number, I get my books from Nairobi Books, a guy in town along Moi Avenue. I'll put his number down here. I was just seeing this book and he would recommend me, but I didn't think I was still ready to read it, because somewhat I felt like, how can I even put it, guys? Anyway, I didn't think I was still ready for this book. It's a very intense book by Michelle Obama, The Light We Carry. Let me tell you guys, I found myself, I read this in April, and I found myself even past April, I would find myself at night grabbing this book and just reading it because it's so interesting. And I don't know, guys. I don't know. Somehow, my biggest weakness is sometimes I don't know how to explain books the way I understand them. Remember, we all have our opinions, and probably how I understood it is not the same way you're going to understand it. So I will not go deep into it, but somehow it's about you, what you have inside you, what your capabilities and everything. This is just it. Overcoming fears. If you're that kind of a person, this is just it. The Light We Carry by Michelle Obama. I read it in April. A very interesting book. Get yourself that. The other book was this was in May, and why has nobody told me this before? So guys, this book, it's all about, it has some sort of therapy skills and life skills. Some things you go through, and especially when you go to therapy and you're trying to adjust or rebuild your life. Sometimes you wake up with mood swings, sometimes you wake up moody, you don't know what's really happening in your life. It guides us on how to deal with emotions the way they're supposed to be dealt with, because sometimes we tend to wake up and you deal with emotions, you end up hurting people. There's a good and a right way of dealing with everything that happens, and this will tell you all about that. Then we have this other one, The Havoc of Choice by Wanjiku Koinange. I got this in June, and trust me guys, it's a political kind of story, a really interesting one. She really did the work in this book. It's all about family, politics, some sort of everything, like something of the sort. It's a very interesting book. I really did enjoy reading this. And yep, so this is what I got in June. Yep. Guys, this I wouldn't for people who love reading books, I know there was a time this was in every timeline, in every, if you scroll from TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, there was a time this book was, everyone was getting these books, and you're supposed to read this, then read this one. Is it ends with us, and then you read it starts with us. I know you might think you're supposed to start with that one, with the it starts with us, then read it ends with us with this, but there's a contradiction with the books, and that is why you have to start with this, and now you have to go get the other one. It's turquoise green in color. I'll try and insert a picture below here of when I'm editing it, but this shit, this book was so interesting. You should get your if you've not started reading, my friends, you better start reading. I read this in July, and it was a very interesting book. That is all I can say. I'm not explaining. I am not spilling the tea. You go get yourself that book. The other book was this. I've reread this, I don't know how many times, in the matatus. Everywhere I go, I usually have this in my handbag. I get myself reading this over and over again. It's called The Thing Around Your Neck, and it's a selection of short stories, very interesting short stories. It has like, let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21 short stories. That is like reading 21 books, my guys. This is a very interesting book. I love it. I find myself rereading some of the stories I found interesting. Yeah. So I read this around August, but I think I've read from August, I've read it like I think 10 times. Yeah, I keep on reading this. And the last one, this book, I got it. It was a gift from my brother, and I really love it. I read this in September. As you can see, he had written his name there, but after he finished the book, he gave it to me. It's called The 48 Laws of Power. This is a very interesting book, and it's more or less something talking about balance also, how to balance and maneuver through life, doing it right, if I'm not wrong. But it's a very interesting book, guys. I really loved it. So guys, my battery died on me. So yeah, this was my last book in September. A very interesting one. So guys, that's a couple of 8 books. I really did enjoy reading through them through the year. Very interesting books, very captivating, very encouraging. Sometimes I just tell myself, I'm doing this for me. It's not about how much of a reader I can be, because I remember before I didn't love reading books, but somehow along the way, let's say like 2-3 years ago, I started reading, and so far so good. I cannot complain. Like, I find myself, I always want to like have a book I'm reading. I just want to know, I just want to keep on reading. That's just it, guys. So the other thing, I won't open the jar with you guys. I'll have a special video for that. I'll open the jar before the end of the year, because it's a gratitude jar for 2023. Yeah, we'll open that towards the end of the year. The other thing, guys, when I started YouTube, I've just been filming and editing, not even filming, leave alone filming. I've been editing my YouTube videos with my phone, and sometimes it would take me too long. Sometimes I don't have enough storage. I have to like keep on deleting stuff from my phone. Then it takes me too much time to edit and even have a video up by a certain date I want, or even a certain time. So guys, I really, because this is what I want to do. I just want to keep on creating content. This is what I've decided I want to do with myself. Someone advised me, or rather I also was like, if this is what I want to do, I really have to improve on my craft. I have to invest in my craft. I have to like do everything that I know will put my content out there. I have to do my best. I have to give my time, energy, resources, everything to it. And so guys, I got a new baby. I got myself a laptop. I had a laptop previously, but I was not using it for editing my videos. I was just basically using it for, because it was a very old laptop. It was a HP a Core 2 Pavilion, zile za kitambo. And so I sold that one, and I've been saving to get a new laptop, and I finally got my hands on the MacBook Pro. It's a 2013 one, and guys, you just wait for those videos. You just wait. That's all I can say. It's an XUK laptop. Yeah, and I'm so happy, guys. I'm so happy with this gadget. I'm so in love, and I am hoping that my content will be on the next level. Like, I will have dope content. I can't wait. I've already started using it for editing and all that, and it's amazing. I just I'm content, guys. I'm content, and this is one of the things that I had really told myself that I will do, because I just want to make this channel the best it can ever be. I just want to make everything make everything, like, I just want it to be the best, and by that I have to invest in everything that I do. I have to invest in this craft. I have to do everything that I can to make it better. So guys, yeah, I got this for editing, and yeah, that is today's video. I don't have much. That was all it. Thank you so much for tuning in, and guys, thank you so much for the other video. I noticed you all love story times, because my video is almost 500 views, and I'm so happy. I've never gotten a video past, the most views I've gotten are 200 and something, but this one is almost going to 500. I'm so happy, guys. I'm so happy. Keep on watching, keep on subscribing, tell a friend, share, like, comment, and we shall get there. I know, a step at a time. Let's do this. Thank you so much, guys. See you in my next video.